So hello everyone, and my name is DEVOGIT, and I'm again today starting our React Native video. And today our topic is how to create a dice roll app inside the like React Native. So inside to create a React Native app for dice roll, that if I so the main idea is when I press a button, it should show me numbers between 1 to 6. So basically, I have to create normal app with a button that will predict a random that will show a random number from 1 to 6. So for that, first we have to create uh, a React Native project, a template project. So for that we already created a template project using the npx expo, like npx create expo app at the latest dice roll. And here is our project, and now I'm starting our project with npx expo start, and here we go. And after that I have to start in the Android in our emulator. Okay, so it would show nothing because I already deleted all the folders from all the files and the folders from app. So I have to create one index.tsx. Yes, index.tsx to show something, and then I have to just write rnfe, sorry, and then press enter and save, and it would do the job. If it doesn't work, then I have to press R in the terminal, that stands for reload, and it would work like a charm. Yes, like so I can see the index here. So after that I have to make the style sheet. For this, to create the style sheet, use I have to create a const. I am naming it as styles equals to style sheet dot create, then parenthesis, then curly braces, after that enter. And inside this I would create two things. First of all, one is the container, and inside the container I will use flex 1, and then align items center. I have to use single quotes, center, and after that justify items, justify content, and then use center, and that's all. After that I have to make another style for the title, which I'm going to keep as like here my title is index, and I want to make it larger in size, so I'm inserting font size as 32, and font weight as bold. And after that I'm just using the styles inside the container and text to link them, and inside that I am using the style attribute to use my style sheet. So I am using styles here and container, and after that here I am using inside the text I am using style attribute equals to curly braces. Inside that I am using styles dot title and save, and voila, it's working. Then I am changing the name from index to dice roll. Okay, after that I am inserting I should insert like a text, just a text, normal text. Inserting a text, press the roll button to mm, roll press the button to roll the dice. Okay, press the button to roll the dice and save. And after that I'll just make a touchable opacity, and I have to insert it here also, touchable opacity. And inside the touchable opacity I'm just I have to like insert a text which should be roll, and after that I have to show the output also. So I am using a text which should be output, and the um okay, just leave it, and I have to I will just show here as something output like 6. Currently I'm just keeping it static. So I suppose that I will get 6 when I roll the dice. So I'm just saving it, and I can see everything is like congested, so I have to style them a bit. So I have to make a output, and inside that I'm just increasing the font size to 28 and font weight to 500. Okay, and here keep it as 500, and then connect it with the this text, and using the style equals to styles dot output. Yep, I should make it more bigger. Okay, so the dice roll, after the dice roll, okay, it's okay. So I should keep the roll button, I should keep a distance between the dice roll text and the like the press button text, the line sentence, and the roll button. So I should keep here, I should inside the button, I should make a button, and inside the button I should use margin top, and it should be 20. Okay, then I have to merge it, like link it with the touchable opacity, and here I am using the style attribute equals to curly braces styles dot, sorry, styles dot button. Okay, now I have to, I'm just changing the, oh, I also have to margin vertical. It should be both sides, and inside the button the background should be black. Or I can just use something like this with a hashtag and save, and it will give it a green type of color. And inside that, and I should create also a button text to style the text inside the buttons. And here I am using color, and inside the color I am using white. And the padding should be 20, and I should link that style. So it here style attribute and equals to styles, sorry, my bad, here should be a curly braces, and inside that styles dot button text, and save it. Okay, I also should have used the font weight here, font weight, and as bold, and also create a border radius so that it is more round, and it shows less aggressive to the user. So I am using border radius, and inside the border radius I am using 20 only. I think it's great enough. So save. Okay, so now if I press the roll button, it does nothing. So I have to make it work. So for that I should make a function that changes the number. But to change the number, I have to make it dynamic, make the number dynamic. Here I have hard coded the number here. This is called hard coded. So I just kept the number as dynamic, and if I install the app in any device or anything, it will just show 6. But if I make it dynamic, it should be like as a variable, and that would be dynamic. So I have to change it with a variable and a dynamic variable. So I am using here const, and then inside that I am using number, comma, here should be set number, and inside this, after the set number equals to, I am using here use state that makes it dynamic, and inside the use state I am just using string. Why I am using string? Because I it's easier. Okay, so you can also use a number also, but here I am using string, and then just, okay, just leave it. uh change it to 0, and can we change it to 1? Let's see, can we change it to 1, and it should show 1 here, right? Let's check. Okay, it starts from 1. Okay, after that, so I can show here the number using this variable number. It's showing that, but I have to change it. I have to make it changeable. So to do that, I have to create a function that should be linked with this touchable opacity, that button. So to create the function, I have to create roll. I have to create a const roll dice equals to parenthesis equals to angular sign, and then after that curly braces, and inside that I have to create like set number. Inside the set number, what I am doing is changing the number. Like I have to use the math library of the React Native, and so to access the random, so I'm using here math dot random, and inside uh, 0 to into 6 plus 1. Okay, but here is a catch, that math dot random always gives us a like double, like it gives us a number with decimal values. Okay, so we don't want decimal values, we want just integers. So here we have to make it uh lower, or wait a second, we can just so what we can do is use another function from the math library, which is math dot trunk. So what it does is math dot trunk. So it just cuts off the decimal part of the number, and that's it. Okay, it does nothing. Okay, after that I have to um use the like here I have used math dot random into 6 to like randomly generate up to 6 number of 6, and in plus 1 to make it start from 1 rather than using 0 to 6. Okay, so here then if I tap it, it does nothing, but then I have to uh press on press, and inside that I have to use the roll dice and save it. Then let's check if it's work or not. Okay, it's works just fine, but you can see that in the middle of the time, like um I just paused there, and the number was from 1 to 3, so I just forgot to like how I can use trunk. So I have to check it like off screen. So like rather than using your time, wasting your time, I just stopped the video and checked it, and that's all. So here you can see the dice roll app is working fine, and we can also use some animations to make it, but we are using here just basic apps. I will make them more animative, more animation and etc later on. So here we are, we had already made the dice roll, and voila. So goodbye then. I will see you guys tomorrow. Where is the stop button? Okay.